Hey guys, this is the Leviathan, and welcome back to another episode of Wizard101. In the last episode, we finished Colossus Boulevard, and really quick, off-screen, I leveled myself up to level 12, so that opens up a couple of new things. First of all, we can now go to Crab Alley, but before we do that, at level 12, our teacher gives us a new quest for a spell, so we're going to start off today by doing that quest. And then there's another thing I'll do later after that quest. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk to our teacher here.
Aha! Ready to start already? Great attitude! I believe we should start with a demonstration! Go to the Golem Tower and collect a used power core from the Iron Golem there. Bring it back to me, and I will show you the power of lightning!
Ooh. Okay, so we have to do the Golem Tower. Now, see, here's the thing. The Golem Tower is actually a optional side quest that you can do here in Wizard City. I never did the actual quest for it, but the side quest actually involves you having to go in the Golem Tower multiple times. So I'm not going to be able to do the side quest, unfortunately. I'll be able to do this one, but not the actual side quest for the Golem Tower. So, yeah. Let me just make sure everything's all good here. Oh yeah, I also trained Sprite off screen, which is the level 10 life spell, because I finished the Smith quest that Prospector Zeke gives you, which gives you a training point. I also have another training point somehow. I don't know how I got it at all, but anyway, when we turn level 26, or is it 33? I can't remember. There's a spell that you get from the life school that I'm aiming to get because we have life mastery amulets. So, yeah. Anyway, the Golem Tower. There's 5 floors. I'm just trying to make sure I'm prepared because there's no, like, healing areas. I guess we're good. Alright, so first couple floors are really easy. There's just these... I should probably turn off the chat box. I don't even know why I have that up. First floor is really easy. I don't even have an attack I can really use. I kind of wish I drew a lightning bat. Oh well. Yeah, we'll need these healing spells in here. We should make sure that we have as much health as we can before we move on to the next floors. Because I could very, very easily lose this. I mean, not this fight in particular, but I just mean all the fights that you have to go through. I'm already down like 200 health. And that's just because I didn't even draw a lightning bat. I could have just finished it last turn if I did draw one. Alright, so next one, you have to fight 2 of them. So it'll be a little bit more difficult. Why can't I draw lightning bats? Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a wand attack on one of them. Alright, now I'm going to heal. Okay, good. That's good, because I don't want to fizzle. Alright, now I'm going to lightning bat the one that has more health, and then I'll just wand attack the other one again. Alright, I kinda... Let me try... I'm gonna pass because I want to use a pixie on myself before we finish this fight. And then next turn I'll do the wand attack. Alright, now let's go ahead and use that wand attack. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we have to fight 2 clockwork golems, which are a little bit more difficult because they have more health. Also, I think they have access to 2 pip spells, so they can do a little bit more damage too. Alright, well, if we don't fizzle it, let's just try taking one out real quick. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now, let's see here. Let's use Lightning Strike. Actually, here, let me delete some spells really quick. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Lightning Strike, and then I'm going to heal myself next turn and then attack. Okay. I'm not going to have the pips for an attack, though. Here, let me do a wand attack, because I want to make sure I have the pips to actually attack after I heal. Alright, so now let me heal, and then I'll do Lightning Bat next turn. Actually, wait, I don't even need to do Lightning Bat, I can just do another wand attack. Alright, so I believe the next fight is just another 2 clockwork golems. Yes, it is. Let's see if we can just do that again. Oh, they go first this time, though. Alright, please don't fizzle. 73% chance, don't fail me now. Come on. Oh, come on, no. Now you do this. Why do you do this now? Why do you wait till after I fizzle? Okay. Lightning Bat. I shouldn't fizzle it this time. See, that's what I was afraid of, those 2 pip attacks. Alright, at least one of them got taken out. Okay, so I don't have any attacks, so let me delete some stuff. I'm going to heal myself, and then attack with... Hopefully I draw an attack that I can attack with. I don't need to do Storm Shark. Lightning Bats is enough. So that brings us to the Iron Golem. Here he is. He is Storm, and he's got a Clockwork Golem with him. So, let's put in Storm Prisms. I don't really think I need to put in Storm Shields. Although, I do kind of want to put in Thunder Snakes, because I don't have that many attacks in my deck right now. Alright, I think I'm good. Hopefully. I swear if I die. Alright, good. We go first. Okay. I should just be able to do Storm Prism and then Lightning Bat him. Alright. Maybe we'll get through this no problem. Please don't fizzle. Please. Why? Oh, the struggles of early Storm Wizards. Ugh. Alright, at least he fizzled too. Alright, go Storm Shark, I guess. Alright, at least the Iron Golem's gone. Now we just gotta deal with this one Clockwork Golem. Alright, I don't have any attacks I can... Well, I mean, I can do Thunder Snake. Alright, actually, we should just be able to finish this with a Thunder Snake. And if it doesn't, then a wand attack will be enough. Nope, we killed it. Golem Tower Champion. And we got the thing we needed, too. So, now we can go back to our teacher. Also, really quick while I'm here, do I have anything? I have a crate of jelly beans. Somehow. I have a bed that I already have. I got this from a side quest. That's my mount. A random staff. And this is for if I have a music player, which I don't, so... Okay. We're good. To the Storm School. Got the thing.
Well done, young wizard. This is exactly what I needed. This one is burned out. It looks like someone hit it with tremendous force. Oh well, we can remedy that. Visit the storm tree just outside. He can recharge it for you.
Alright, so we get to talk to Torrance again.
I'm so sad. I just want to cry. What's that? You need power? I don't know. I'm not really in the mood. Oh, Professor Baelstrom sent you. All right, then. Hold the power core up for me.
You hold the power core up, and the air begins to hum with electrical energy. The power core is charged.
Alright. Let's go ahead and give it to Mr. Baelstrom.
Just what I needed. Now to adjust the core like so. Now I can teach you how to strengthen your spells with Stormblade. Practice that and we'll talk more later.
Alright. That is a very good spell to have. We'll be using this spell so much. Stormblade. 30% more storm damage to whatever storm spell we do next. Why are you inviting me to a group? Who? No. Why? You level like 40. Okay, anyway. Now that we're finished with that, we need to go to the life school really quick. Because now that we're level 12, we can start doing this.
As the professor of life magic, it falls to me to tell you about a wonderful new activity available to students. I speak of gardening. Students at Ravenwood can plant and grow amazing plants in their dormitory rooms or castles. Wizards of all schools can garden, so my hope is that every student will learn the joy of shepherding new life. There is so much to learn about gardening, and I know just the person to teach you. Seek out Farley in Golem Court. He will explain the basics of gardening to you.
Alright, so if we go back to Golem Court, I don't know, I can't remember if I, looked in his direction or not. But there's a guy in the corner of Golem Court who can teach us about gardening stuff. Right over here. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Greetings, my little wizard friend. You look like you're in need of some learning, and I'm happy to oblige. And if it's not too much trouble, I'll ask you for a small favor once I've finished yapping. So, where to start? Well, let me tell you about how gardening works. It all begins with the tiniest of things, a seed. That's it, a seed. Do you have a seed with you? Surely you must. What's that? You don't? Oh dear. And we're off to a poor start. Tell you what, will you run over to speak to Blossom, the life tree in the midst of Ravenwood? Ask her for a seed. Any type will do. She should set you up with something to get you started. Be off then, will ya?
Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to the life tree, Blossom. Just gonna leave a mark here. Here she is. I almost went back. Here we go.
Good day to you, young wizard. What can I do for you? A seed? Farley sent you? A most unusual request, but I should be able to help you. A plant's journey of life begins with it as a seed. There are many types of seeds, each with a different destiny. With enough energy, you can prepare soil of your choice in your castle, if you have one, or a planter in your dorm. Then, you can place the seed into the readied soil. After a time, it will begin to grow. You can shepherd its growth through spells and other means of caring for it, creating an environment for it to thrive. I will give you a seed. Take it back to Farley. He will tell you more.
Alright, so we got a dandelion seed, which we can only use if we're a rank 1 gardener, which at the moment we're not. It likes snapdragon plants, and it does not like stinkweed plants. It requires us to plant it in a small plot, which he'll explain that stuff when we get to him. It's not very difficult to take care of this plant, but it doesn't give very great rewards, so yeah. Let's go ahead and talk to Farley.
Oh, you've got that seed? Fantastic. I recommend you roll up your sleeves and learn something about gardening. Let's see what kind of seed Blossom saw fit to give you. Oh, what's this? A dandelion? That'll do nicely. After you've planted your dandelion seed, it starts to grow. From seed to seedling, young plant, mature plant, to elder. You can use a number of helpful spells to usher it along as it grows, keeping it healthy and happy. Take a look at the row of 4 dandelions to the side of me, and examine each of them. When you're done, come back and I'll bend your ear some more, if you've got the patience for it.
Alright, so over here, it shows the life cycle of pretty much every plant in the game.
This is a seedling, the youngest phase of life for a plant. You will need energy to plant a seed in a planter or the ground. After a seed is planted, you can use plant growth spells on it to help it flourish. Plants require some things to thrive and survive: water, sunshine, pollination, magic, and even music. Plants that are cared for with spells to satisfy their needs will advance through the stages of life. Next, you should examine the young plant.
Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the young plant.
This is a young plant in its next stage of life after seedling. You can observe your plant's growth visually and by using some simple spells. The plow spell allows you to remove a plant or dirt pile if you wish to do so. The revive spell allows you to transform a wilting plant into a young plant, ready to grow once more. Now you should examine the mature plant.
All right.
This is a mature plant in the fullness of its growth. When a plant becomes mature, it can be harvested. You can harvest a plant by interacting with it. Each type of plant yields a different harvest: reagents, pet snacks, gold, treasure cards, or more seeds. You can harvest from a plant as long as it's in its mature stage of life. It's now time to take a look at the elder plant.
And the final stage of a plant's life.
This is an elder plant, the final stage of a plant's life cycle. Many plants won't reach this stage.
Actually, pretty much every plant does, but okay.
An elder plant can be harvested one final time with much greater possible rewards. Once an elder plant is harvested, it disappears and cannot be revived. You should return to speak to Farley.
The only reason a plant shouldn't reach elder is if you're not taking care of it enough. Which it's not that difficult. You just gotta use a couple spells on it and then you're good to go and you can just go on about your day. It's not difficult to get a plant to elder.
So, there you have it. Think you know it all now? Don't get carried away. I've still much to teach. I'm sad to say that gardening isn't all nurturing and happiness. Plants can be endangered by some very real threats. Take a look at the two unhealthy-looking specimens to the other side of me. Come back when you've seen for yourself what can happen.
All right.
This plant is wilting. It will die before too long if it's not taken care of. Plants can die if their needs are not met, or if they are killed by pests. Plants have likes and dislikes, things that encourage or discourage their growth. A plant's likes are things it enjoys being near. These can include other types of plants or gardening items. A plant will flourish if it is near things that it likes, while things it dislikes will cause it to become unhealthy. An important part of gardening is learning how to arrange your plants and create a healthy garden for them. You should examine the dead plant now. This plant is dead. Now all that can be done is to plow it over or revive it as a seedling. The greatest threat to plants are pests. Pests can infest a plant and hinder its growth. If pests are not eliminated, eventually the plant will begin to wilt and die. When a plant is infested by pests, it cannot be harvested, and growth spells will have no effect. To eliminate pests, you must use pest-fighting spells. To eliminate a pest, the spell must be of high enough rank. You can purchase pest-fighting spells from vendors throughout the spiral, or even win them as treasures. Farley can tell you more about how to get started gardening.
It's a sorry state to see plants doing so poorly, but it's important to know what risks there are when gardening. I think by now you've learned the basics of planting and gardening. If you've been paying attention, the seed Blossom gave you should be enough to get you started. I encourage you to try it out. You've already got the basic spells to care for your plant, and I can sell you additional spells and items for your garden. As you continue to garden, you'll reap the rewards in the form of harvests, badges, and even experience. I look forward to seeing you again with your newfound green thumb displayed oh so proudly. Best of luck to you.
Alright, so we learned some gardening spells. And we got a couple more plants too. So I'm probably not going to be gardening on this wizard. Reason being is that everything I really need from gardening I can get from my main wizard, my fire wizard. And I can just transfer it over. Like, for instance, if I need pet snacks to train my pet with, I can just give the snacks from my fire wizard to my storm wizard. So I don't really have a need to garden on this wizard as long as I have a garden on my other wizard, because that's the only that's really the only reason I need to garden is for pet snacks. So yeah. Other people might garden for like certain reagents that they need for crafting, but I don't really need to do that. So anyway, I'm pretty sure that's all we need to do for this episode. I guess in the next episode we'll start doing Crab Alley, which I should probably really quick go talk to the guy that gives the quest. Yeah, I might actually. I'll talk to him next time. But yeah. So this has been Leviathan, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.